My name is Michel van Ackere, and I'm an architect working in Fumihiko Maki's office since 1998, so over 20 years, and most recently in charge of this project in Wiesbaden. I spoke with Mr. Maki a few hours ago, and he asked me to send his greetings and congratulations to everyone, and he's very sorry his schedule did not allow him to join us today, but of course he is here in spirit with us. Mr. Ernst asked me to give a brief personal introduction, so I'll just do that briefly. Like the museum itself, I'm a combination of a few different cultures. So from my name, you might understand that my family background is actually, my roots are in Belgium. My parents are both Belgian, but I was born and raised in the United States. And since finishing my architectural training at Harvard, I've been living in Japan and working for Mr. Maki. So I'm perhaps 1/3 Belgian, 1/3 American, 1/3 Japanese at this point. And this is, I'd just like to say, this is the third museum that I've worked on together with Mr. Maki, but it is absolutely going to be the best one, for sure. So I was very happy today that we had the taiko drummers from Japan, because I did want to discuss Japan just briefly. In Japan, this kind of ceremony, we also do this, and it's called the jichinsai. And like today, the jichinsai, it celebrates the start of a building, everyone's efforts to bring a building to construction. But the jichinsai is also a religious ceremony. It has its roots in Shinto religious beliefs. And so beyond just being a celebration, it's a communion with higher spirits to protect the ground on which the building is built, and also to protect the people who are going to build the building. So as an architect based in Japan, we would like to offer this celebration, this kind of spirit and tradition, and express our thanks in advance to the hundreds of people who from today are going to start building the building. We pray for their safety, their health, the skillful execution of the building, and really the success of the project will depend from today, on the builders of the building. Also, on behalf of Mr. Maki, we would really like to express our thanks to everyone who helped reach this milestone, and probably everyone who's here today had some part in it, and there's not enough time to recognize everyone, but there are 3 groups that have been really supportive to the project, and we'd like to really express our thanks from Japan to those people. First of all, the city of Wiesbaden has made every effort to ensure smooth processing of all the approvals and all the things which are required to come to this point. And also, I think we made a lot of design changes and maybe caused the city of Wiesbaden some trouble going back and forth, but they kept with us, and here we are today. So thank you to them. Second of all, Schneider and Schumacher are architectural partners on the project. They've supported our team in Tokyo with a great team of their own. And beyond Schneider Schumacher, there's a whole team of other engineering consultants. There's too many to name them all, but they have also done a fantastic job, and they have also been very accommodating of the many design changes that we made. And so I would like to give them a round of applause, and if many of them are here, they should stand up, and they've done a great job for us, and we really appreciate their work. So third, and most importantly, our thanks have to go to the Reinhard and Sonja Ernst Foundation, and Mr. Reinhard Ernst in particular. Obviously, without his vision, his support, and his hard work, none of us would be here today. And we just hope that the design lives up to the high expectations and standards that the foundation itself has set for us. And I think, again, applause is warranted for everything that they've done to bring this project to Wiesbaden. So finally, in the United States, we have an expression. We say that good things come to those who wait. And I know that Mr. Maki and Mr. Ernst began discussions about this museum, I think, from 10 years ago. And I guess that Mr. Ernst was thinking about this museum even before then. So although the latest phases of this design, the past 2 years, have gone quickly, I think for Mr. Ernst, he's been waiting for a long time for this day. And over the last 2 years, I think I've quite often said to the team at Schneider and Schumacher that we need more time, we need more time. And I think Mr. Ernst at the same time has been saying, why does it take so long? But anyway, we've made it to this point, and it's a great day for celebration and an honor and a real privilege to be part of this milestone. Thank you very much.